Hey, everybody, it is James Becker, founder and CEO of Fusion Growth Partners. This is another episode of Going For It with James B. And today I'm going to talk about one of our fundamentals. Actually, it is the number 2 fundamental when you are trying to build and scale a bigger business. And so that fundamental is basically this. We believe, simply put, that you need to, when you're building that business, start by offering real value, something that's very competitive in comparison to who you're working with. If you can provide more value to people, that's going to make a big difference in how your business grows. And so we really believe that better is better. Better makes things easier. Better provides leverage and better scales. If your service is better, this, for several reasons, will become the thing that you can really leverage to scale your business in so many ways. You can obtain more clients. You can hold prices a little bit higher. If you're team building, you can hire better employees because, of course, you want to have people that you're proud to have inside your organization. If you're better and you're making more money, you're going to be able to keep them longer because you can pay them more. You'll have more stability in the business because you have good employees and more clients. And there's a lot more types of things that happen when your business is better. It just attracts better people to you. It attracts more people to you. And, one of the amazing things is most small business owners and real estate agents, they really start thinking more about how to sell their services, meaning technique, sales technique, that is, with very little regard to the value that the business is providing. They're relying on the sales process, not actually delivering value. When a business owner's service is on par with literally dozens to hundreds to thousands of similar realtors or businesses, if you're a small business person, competing for the same business, this makes it a real uphill climb no matter how wonderful the owner's sales skills are. To leverage, to scale, to make things easier on the business, you must, in my opinion, make your business better than the competition. The service has to be superior. You must focus, again, in my opinion, on making things that matter to the client better than the competition. If the things that are important to the client and you do a better job of that, you're going to get more of the business. You're going to get more repeat business. You're going to get more referrals. This is just a simple concept. Yet so many real estate agents and business owners choose to ignore how they buy products themselves and services themselves, thinking somehow maybe their clients are different. They are sometimes focusing on their sales technique versus actually delivering the goods. Most consumers are highly sophisticated and want real value for their money. The best salespeople, in my opinion, are those who sell services or products that they truly, really believe in. And if you're the owner of your services and you kind of know that your services are on par with everybody else, that's not going to come across in that kind of X factor way. We talk about that in our number 1 fundamental of becoming the agent you would personally hire. So again, in my opinion, you need to build a level of service that you know is special and by far way better than your competition. Remember, better is easier or makes things easier. Better is leverage. Better helps your business become better. If you build a service that offers tremendous value for the clients, winning their business becomes so much easier. You'll have more clients, more referrals, more repeat business, and eventually a higher return for that time and money that you invest in your business. In the beginning of Groundbreaker, in our services meeting that we have, we go through all of the things that you can do. And unfortunately, we have some clients that say, no, I just gonna do the bare minimum. And for us, they're doing that because it's more economical in the beginning. But our argument is this: if you shortcut yourself in the beginning or shortcut your clients in the beginning, you end up shortcutting your business in the long run. So yes, it may be more expensive or take more energy to provide a higher level of service, but you get all of that back because your business grows, you have more revenue, you can hire people to do some of those things. And again, when you are really building a level of service that surpasses everybody else, people will talk about you and they'll beat a path to your door eventually. To give you an example of this, I wonder if you've ever heard of a company called Warby Parker. This is a great example of this business fundamental. There were four guys: Neil Blumenthal, Dave Gilboa, Andrew Hunt, and Jeffrey Rader, who were all students at Harvard Business School, and they came up with this idea of Warby Parker. And so they saw an opportunity where the way people buy eyeglasses, it's kind of a pain in the butt and it's very expensive. And so they thought they could create a company that would offer high quality and affordability with a better customer experience. So that's kind of stacking the deck, right? So these four founders started Warby Parker in 2010 with this mission of improving the experience, bringing high quality, and improving the experience. And so their business model was direct to the consumer so that they could control the interaction with the client. And so to help them really kind of stack the deck, what they did is they instituted kind of a charitable giving part of the process that the buyer of the glasses could participate in, which was this program of buy a pair, give a pair. So when the client bought one pair, which was less expensive, they would send a pair of glasses to a person in need who could not afford them all over the world. Pretty cool stuff. And then what they did is they made sure that their glasses were made of really high quality stuff, yet their glasses were less than $100. They were $95 for a pair of prescription glasses. That's very inexpensive. And then to make the process convenient, they had an easy website to navigate, and that there were some things that you could do, kind of this AI thing where people could try glasses on in the website. They would then also send glasses to people. They would make the glasses and they could try them on before they purchased them. And if they didn't like it, they had a super easy return policy that just made things with the least amount of friction possible. You know, you take this in comparison to what the normal experience of buying eyeglasses were, where you had to make an appointment, you had to go in, it was expensive to buy these glasses, there were no return policies at all. And so when you compare the normal experience with Warby Parker's experience, It was dramatic. Plus, if you bought a pair of glasses, someone in the world who needed glasses were also getting a pair. And so you look at that, and why would you go anywhere else? That's what you want to do when you are building your level of service. You want to be able to lay it out and have someone that's across the kitchen table from you, if you're a real estate agent, and have them go, why would I go anywhere else? Which is why it's so important to get that interview. Anyhow, getting back to Warby Parker, again, 12 years later, after they founded their business, their revenue was $600 million. $600 million. Simply just stacking the deck of providing real value. And the company's current evaluation in the stock market, the market cap, is $3 billion. So take this for a minute. When they started off, they bit the bullet to provide more service, more value. They did the hard work early, and they went into a hole. But they had a belief that if they provided the best services, that they would get over the hump. And they did. $3 billion worth. Pretty fantastic story. And I want you to ask yourself, where do you want to be in 10 to 12 years? Where do you want your business to be? And what happens in 10 to 12 years has a direct correlation with what you're doing right now. And so again, that fundamental that I want to encourage you to embrace is by absolutely making sure that the real value you're providing absolutely knocks it out of the park with all the other competitors that you may be competing with in your local market. I hope that this episode has been thought-provoking and interesting and of value to you. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next episode of Going For It with James B.